The pain of seeing his name on the report hits me harder than I had expected. I need to sit down. Lakota always knows when something's off and makes her way over to me. She places her hand on my shoulder, seeking to offer comfort. As much as part of me longs for it, I have to push it away. Need something, Major? Her face tightens with irritation at my formal tone. No, sir, she replies sharply, then turns and heads back to her station. I've made it clear that we need to keep things strictly professional on the bridge. This isn't like the old days when we were just a couple of pilots. The TDF rests on my shoulders now. I hear the bridge door open and close, so I turn to see who's entered without announcing themselves. Glancing around, I see no new crew members, but we are missing one. Lakota. General Lander, there's a Priority 1 message from Commander Vivi. I stand up, straightening my uniform, and let them know. I'll take it in my room. Shazara, you have the bridge. The moment I reach the door, it opens. Lakota is standing there, arms crossed, her jaw set. Her eyes narrow into sharp slits, a storm of anger behind them. She walks off the bridge like a child having a tantrum, and she gives me this attitude. Are you going to move? I ask. She huffs and stands to the side. With the door sealed shut behind us, I confront her. I don't know why you're so mad at me. Trying to keep my voice low as it dissolves into frustration. I've told you we can't show any affection to each other while on the bridge. My voice rises despite my efforts. Turning away, she presents me with her silent, stoic back. I'm already prepared for what happens next. We've never fought as lovers, but as friends, we had our fair share of bouts. She'll either hit me with the tears, which always worked, every damn time, or she'll hit me with a list of why I'm mistaken. She remains maddeningly still, a statue of defiance, and my frustration boils over. Well, are you going to say something or just stand there? I snap, the pressure mounting. If you haven't noticed, I've got a ship to run and a war to win. Oh, that struck a nerve. Lakota whirls around, her gaze piercing me with an iciness I've never seen in her before. Her eyes slicing through the air between us as she unclasps her arms, letting them hang by her side, fists clenched so tightly her knuckles turn white, trembling with restrained fury. With a curl of her lip and a stomp of her foot, she closes the distance, pointing an accusing finger at me. Her words, forced through clenched teeth, hit me like a physical blow. You have no right to be angry with me. Lakota's hands ball into fists again, this time lifting both in front of her. It doesn't look like she is going to hit me, but I get the impression it's crossed her mind. Lakota spits out, You are so scared to let others know you're human that you won't even allow me to be a friend. Never mind the fact I'm your girlfriend. The anger spilling out of her takes me aback. This is not like her at all. Lakota and I have had some heated arguments in the past. Yet this raw, unbridled intensity is something entirely new, a level of anger I've never witnessed before. I've tried to be a good soldier here. I've tried to keep my distance, but damn it, Lander, I spent 5 years with what I thought were friends, and now I feel like I'm there all over again. What is the damn point of saving anything if we have to give up our own emotions to do it? She starts pressing on her wrists in anger. She explained to me how she used to convey emotions with the Masters, how they used colors as part of their communication with each other. The instant she realizes what she's doing, her anger escalates. Throwing her hands into the air, fists clenched tight, and yells, "For fuck's sake!" I'm trying to be patient, and I feel for her with what she went through. If I wasn't on duty, I would sit with her and talk with her to comfort her. Lakota, clearly you are upset. Take the rest of the shift off. When I relieve command to the night crew, we can talk about all of this. But for now, just remember, I'm not just a pilot anymore, or just your boyfriend. The entire fate of humanity now rests on my shoulders. Lakota remains motionless, her gaze fixed on me with an intensity that cuts deeper than words. In her eyes, I see an adversary instead of her commander or friend. And in this moment, I can't help but feel like I've become her enemy. As I slide the door open to leave, her voice follows me, resonating with an icy chill that seems to freeze the very air between us. I think it's best if I sleep in guest quarters tonight. Clearly, I'm too much of a distraction for the leader of the TDF. I've never let words cut me before, but what she says and the venom that drips in her voice feels like I just had 100 needles of ice shoved into my chest. I grip the handle tightly, confused and conflicted about what to do next. How could I love someone so much that their words could almost drop me to my knees in pain? As I walk through the door and leave, I hear her hiss, "Maybe I should make them my permanent residence." I was wrong. The pain isn't like 100 needles. It's as if I've been physically assaulted. The shockwave of her words like 1,000 icy daggers, each one embedding deeper into my soul, shredding my heart as I close the door behind me.